If you can't drive the ball, you can't play great golf. That was a quote by the great Ben Hogan. And Byron Nelson thought the driver was the most important club in his bag. He thought that if you drive it great, you can attack the golf course and play offensive golf versus defensive golf, where you're always trying to recover. So let's talk about some of the keys on the driver. The first thing you should know is we're actually trying to hit a little bit up on this golf ball, or pretty level compared to an iron where you're hitting down on it. It's for that reason that we tee the ball up. The driver's generally played from the tee box, and we can tee it up, and you want to tee it up so that about half of the ball is over the top of the crown of the driver, which is the top edge of this driver. So we get the equator of the ball right in line with the crown, and we put the ball all the way in the front of the stance. So you're going to line this ball position up right off the inside of your left foot, or in line with your left heel. We also use the widest stance in golf for driving. So it's a nothing step with your left and a giant step with your right to get into the ball position. And the last little detail that helps us hit up on the ball slightly is a little bit of spine tilt away. Let's call it 10 degrees of spine tilt to my right, away from the target. And that gives me a good chance of getting my head well behind the ball. This ball's out in front of me, and I've got a great chance of catching this ball a little more on my follow through, a little bit more on my upswing. So that's really important. From this setup with the wide stance and the spine tilt, it's easy to make a big turn back. And that's very important for the driver. We want a full shoulder turn, and we want to feel like I coil up back behind this golf ball. So believe it or not, the head's allowed to move with the driver a couple inches away. We want to turn back behind it. And then another thing that's different with the driver versus an iron is that head's going to stay back as I make my move down. So I'm going to shift my lower body, and my head's going to stay over here. We never want the head to get out over this way in front of the lower body and up by this golf ball. That will undo all these great things we did at setup to try to hit up on it. It's a nice soft grip pressure, and it's a nice turn back behind it. We want to feel like when we shift, we get this club to work down to the inside. You see, the driver is the longest club in your bag, and it's also the flattest. It has the flattest lie angle. So it's going to swing around your body on a flatter angle than any of your other clubs. So our distance from the ball, our ball position, and this design of the driver allows us to make, and a big turn, allows us to make a little more of a flat sweeping swing. We do not want to get steep with this driver.